welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice and in today's video it's so hot. So today's video is my August empties and I don't actually have as many as usual, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each product that I used up in the month of August, give you a little bit of a speed review on them, tell you what I thought of them, if I would repurchase, if I wouldn't, and yeah, that's about it. So let's get started. I am literally sweating so I'm sweating so much. Right, so I keep my empties in this little basket, so I'm just going to grab some bits out and go through them. The first things I think I'm going to go through are my makeup bits, because I actually finished up some makeup in the month of August. So first of all, I have this W7 Very Vegan Lengthening Mascara and it looks like this. I was actually gifted this mascara from my friend who lives in Australia. She came back a little while ago and she bought me some makeup goodies to try out. This was one of the makeup goodies and I actually ended up really enjoying this mascara. If you are particularly oily or you have like watery eyes, this is a really good one. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it stays on all day, and yeah, it's really affordable. So I actually might repurchase this one. I had to get used to the wand, so it's actually quite flimsy on the end of there, so that was a little bit difficult to get used to, but once I kind of got used to it, I thought this was a really good mascara, and yeah, I'm probably going to repurchase. Then the next items are all kind of lip balms or lip products. So first of all, I went through one of these Kylie Skin lip oils. So this is the passion fruit one. I actually went through the whole thing. I even took the stopper out. If you can see there, I even took the stopper out so that I could get to the rest of the product. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I've got 2 left, I think, because I got it in a pack of 3. So yeah, I'm going to continue using those. They're not that hydrating. I feel like I was using it because it was something simple and easy to just reapply to my lips. I probably wouldn't repurchase these unless they were like on sale or something. Like, I think for what my lips need at the moment, it needs to be like intensely moisturising. This isn't intensely moisturising, but if you just want like a nice lip oil, then this is good. But it's not particularly aimed at someone with like crusty, dusty, dry lips like myself. The next item is though, so this is the Honey Milk by Ampoule and it's a lip oil. Now this one is a more thicker kind of consistency. It's like a lip gloss more than a lip oil. So when I think of this, it's kind of like a jelly oil, whereas this is like a thick gloss oil. So this was really good at night time, just before bed, and when my lips were feeling really intensely dry and crusty and flaky basically. So there is, if you can see, a tiny little bit in the bottom there that I can't get out, but I really enjoyed this one. I love honey scents, which this does have a little bit of a honey scent still left in there, and yeah, I think this is a really good choice for a lip oil if you're looking for one. Also very affordable, and well, it's K-beauty, isn't it? So obviously I'm going to love it. And then the next one is a less affordable one. This is the NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in the shade Orgasm. The packaging is kind of smudgy and scratched by now, but I used up the whole thing, and then I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but I even tried to scrape it out to use it, but doing that was a bit of a hassle and it just didn't apply as nicely as when it was like the full bullet and I could just kind of apply it as normal. I would definitely repurchase this. I've got another one in, what shade is it? I thought I had it just there, but I don't. But it's a more peachy orange shade, and I really like that one, but I especially liked the shade in Orgasm, the like more pinky shade. So when the one that I have in the more orange shade runs out, I will definitely be repurchasing another one of these. I can literally see my sweaty upper lip in the viewfinder. I'm so sorry. It is hot, like I'm telling you. It is so hot. Right, so hair care. The first thing I've got here is the Lee Stafford Air Dry Foam, and it looks like this. So it's not really a mousse, it is a foam. So it's got a pump dispenser like this. It comes out as quite like a whipped foam. It's not thick in any way, and it's basically what I apply to my hair when I want to kind of scrunch the waves into it and give it that kind of beach look. And I really enjoyed this. I think I picked this up from B&M or somewhere, so it was on sale. I really liked this for the scent and ease of use, but the only thing that I did find is it didn't make my waves kind of last, but then also it didn't make them kind of like crispy like normal mousse does. So I did really enjoy this, and it definitely had a purpose in like my hair routine for doing air dried wavy beach looking hair. So I think if I saw this on sale again, I would definitely pick up another one, as yeah, it had a place in my routine. A little hair care product here is the Way Thick Hair treatment mask, and it was just a little sachet sample like that. I can't remember where I got this one from. It was just a hydrating mask. I didn't see it make a difference in the thickness of my hair. Obviously I'm not going to with one sachet, but yeah, all of Way's products smell lovely. It did make my hair feel nice and soft, so it is nice, but I wouldn't repurchase the full size item just because I know that Way stuff is quite expensive, and I've kind of got my standard hair care products that I'm using at the moment. Then I have the Christophe Robin Back to Baby Blonde. I have shown this before in some previous empties. This is one of my favourite treatments to tone the yellowness out of my hair. I really like this. On Amazon at the moment this is only £3, and I believe at full price it's about £14, so it's an amazing deal. If you want to try it out, I can leave a link down below to the listing for £3. I have actually stocked up on these, so I've got another 2 in my cupboards downstairs to use. I just really like it. It smells nice, it makes my hair soft, and it tones the yellowness out, so always a repurchase at the moment. And then another toning product that I tried out was this PS Pro Hair Treatment Blonde Mask. I used 2 of them. They're from Primark. They just came in these sachets, and it was very similar to this. Not as luxurious feeling, but so it didn't leave my hair like really silky smooth afterwards, but it did a really good job of toning, and I can't remember how much these were. I'm gonna say that they were probably like £1.50 or something each. I did need 2 to do my whole hair. My hair is getting quite long. I mainly focus it at the moment at the roots because the length of my hair is kind of at the colour that I like it. It's just my roots need a bit more toning, but I would definitely recommend picking a couple of these up if you see them in Primark and you have blonde hair and you want to tone the yellowness out. So for body care I've only got 3 items, so let's get those out of the way. I've got this Dove Foaming Bath Soak. I guess this is a body care item. It's a bubble bath. I got this in a set for Christmas. This was the last thing that came in that set. I don't usually have baths very often, but when I do like to put a bubble bath in. So this one was in coconut and cacao scent. It smelt delicious, just like all the other products that came in that set, and I really enjoyed it, but I probably wouldn't pick this up myself. Next up, oh my goodness, I love this. So this is a little perfume, and it's in the scent Amber, and I need to look up the company that does this because I can't remember and it's not on the bottle. One moment. Right, I have the information. So this little perfume sample is called Amber. It is by Laboratory Perfumes. It is just this tiny little spray bottle. I do like that this sample came in a spray bottle though. You know those ones that have like the bottles that you have to like pour out onto your wrists and stuff? They're a bit of a faff. So I really enjoyed that this sample came with a pump. I believe I got this in a beauty box of some sort, maybe one from Look Fantastic. It was a phenomenal scent. I really enjoy amber scents, so to have a perfume that is literally called Amber was perfect. I wonder if the notes are on here as well. So this sample size was 5ml. The full size, it looks like it's 100ml. Yeah, it's 100ml for £80. Well, 100ml is quite a good size actually for £80. Actually, that's not as bad as I was thinking. So the fragrance family is woody. The top notes are bergamot, lemon, black pepper, birch leaf, juniper, Cassis. Then the mid notes are lavender, jasmine, vetiver and white flowers. The base notes are white amber, leather, oak moss and musk. And it's cruelty free and gender neutral. That's what I loved about it. So I would normally describe this as quite a masculine scent, or more on the masculine side, but yeah, it's completely gender neutral because obviously I was wearing it, I loved it. I think the first time I put this on, I went to hug my sister and she was like, oh, you smell amazing, like what is that scent? And I couldn't remember what it was called because obviously it was just this little sample, but I savoured it. Like I loved it that much that I savoured it. And now I think about it, 100ml for 80 quid, I think that I would probably repurchase this actually. I think I'm gonna miss it. What I need to do is I need to wait for some of my perfumes to run out and then repurchase more perfumes, not just repurchase. So I think once I've got through a couple of the perfumes that I've got going at the moment, I'm probably going to purchase the full size of this. Then the last body care product is my Wild Deodorant refill in Tropical Sorbet. I loved this. This was a new scent. I believe they still might have this on their website. I'll leave a link down below. I have got a discount code for Wild Deodorant. If you wanted to try it, you can get 20% off with the discount code Alice Elizabeth. So I will leave that down below. But I really enjoyed this scent. It's very summery, obviously the name Tropical Sorbet. It kind of smells like fruit salads, if you know what those sweets are. The only problem that I find with their refills is they bring out all these wonderful scents in limited edition and then we can't get them anymore. So I think I have one more of these left. I'm using one currently and then I've got another backup of it, but I just get really upset when I fall in love with their scents and then they don't do them anymore. So Wild Deodorant, sort it out. We need this again. Look at that sweaty mess. I would turn my aircon unit back on, but it's just too noisy to film with, so we're just dealing with it for a minute, and then when I've finished I'm gonna go stand in front of the aircon unit. Right, so skincare. One of my favourite items I used up is the So Good Feel So Calm toner pads, and they are the biggest toner pads that I have ever used. They are full of essence. I have gone through, I think this might be either my third or fourth pot of this, and I know that I have at least 2 in my stash as backups. That's how much I love these. These were created by Sue Beauty, who is a YouTuber here on YouTube. And they have 83% cabbage leaf water. They're really good for oily skin, acne prone skin, people with dehydrated skin. They're just an all-round amazing toner pad to calm and soothe the skin. I love these, and if you haven't tried them and you get the chance to, I would definitely recommend. The next product here is the Madagascar Centella Ampoule by Skin 1001. I absolutely love this ampoule. I feel like I have another one of these in my stash as well. This has been really good for my skin while on Roaccutane. It is more of like an essence. When you think of like a serum and an essence or toner, this type of ampoule is kind of like in between, so it's kind of it's not very viscous, it's very liquidy. The ingredients is literally just 100% pure Centella. It's a 100ml dropper bottle, so there's loads in here as well. This actually lasted me for ages, and I used it as an ampoule stage, or like a serum type of stage in my skincare routine, or I also used little compressed sheet masks, which are also here in my empties. I used 2 of them, so we'll get rid of those for now. So I used up 2 of those as well. But yeah, I would use this with the compressed sheet mask and just like leave it on my skin, and it would calm and soothe and hydrate, and I really enjoy this ampoule, and I'm glad that I've got another one in my stash. Sorry, I'm actually getting a little bit too hot now. I feel like I can't think. Right, let's quickly go through these little samples. So I had the Toradin Balance for Cleansing Gel. This was a really nice cleansing gel. The full size looks like this, and obviously it was just a sachet, so I only used it once. It kind of had quite a cooling effect on my skin. I know this is more aimed at people with acne prone or blemish prone skin or oily skin, so I think if my skin does go back, obviously I'm sweating like anything at the moment, but I actually have dry skin at the moment, but if my skin does go back to being oily after Roaccutane, this is one that I would definitely pick up. It did clean my skin really well. It's a gel cleanser that foamed up really nicely, so not for me at the moment with my dry skin, but if you are oily or acne prone, I really recommend this one. And then the last sachets I have are 2 of these L'Oreal Revitalift Clinical Anti-UV Fluid sachets. Now I actually have the full size of this SPF. It is an SPF 50+, and it also contains vitamin C, protects against UVB and UVA rays, and it says very high protection. So yeah, I actually have a full size of this, but I didn't want to crack that open in case I didn't like it, and I thought I could just like gift that to someone else or pass it on. So I did crack these ones open just to test it before I opened the full size, and I actually really enjoyed this one, and now I can't wait to open up the full size. So I would definitely recommend this. I have also seen this in the full size bottle available for half price on Amazon, so if I can find a link to that, I will also link that down below. But yeah, this is a really good SPF, especially for SPF 50s. I feel like SPF 50s, especially Western SPFs, they can be really thick, leave a white cast, things like that. This was really lightweight, really enjoyable to wear all day, sat well under makeup, so I'm a fan. Then the last full size skincare item I have is this Keep Cool and Soothe serum by, who's it by? I think they're actually called Keep Cool. Are they? Keep Cool Soothe Bamboo Serum. I'm really sorry. I feel like I'm delirious with heat right now. But yeah, this was a bamboo serum. It has 66% bamboo in there. I liked this at the start, and then I realised that this was pilling when I was using it with other products. So what I ended up using this for was to hydrate my body. Because a little goes such a long way, I would pump it out and spread it down my arms and down my legs, and there was no irritation or anything, especially like on my legs after shaving. The majority of the time, that's when I apply like moisturisers and serums and stuff to my legs, and there was no irritation when putting that on there. But yeah, because it pilled under my other products and under makeup, I wouldn't repurchase this or recommend. Then the last 3 skincare items are all kind of like deluxe samples. So I have the Pie Lightwork Rose Hip Fruit Extract Cleansing Oil. Now this definitely came in a Look Fantastic box. I really enjoyed this. This didn't sting my eyes. This removed my makeup really well and emulsified really well when I added water. The only thing that's putting me off is I can imagine that this full size is probably a little bit more expensive than what I would usually go for, but if you have the money, if you want to try it, then this is a really good cleansing oil that works. Then I've got the Roche Posay Cicaplast Balm little deluxe sample. I already know that I love this. It's been fabulous for my skin while I've been on Roaccutane. I even purchased the full size, and then I have the Cicaplast Balm Day Cream with the SPF in it as well. The SPF one does have a bit of a white cast, so that's not particularly my favourite, but this is really good for an evening moisturiser to keep all the hydration in my skin, stop it from flaking, feeling tight and itchy. So yeah, already repurchased a full size of this. And then this is something else that came in a subscription box of some sort. This is the Seated Queen Cold Cream. I can't really read it that well because the tube is all crinkled up because it's an aluminium tube. Obviously it's completely used up there. I've never used a cold cream before, so when I got this I was really confused and I was thinking, what is this? What am I supposed to use this as? I used it to remove my makeup as like a first cleanse. It was quite hard to use because this was so thick that it tugged on my skin, which I didn't really appreciate. But once I added the water, then it turned to like this silky smooth kind of texture, which just slipped across, like it all just slipped across my face, broke up my makeup really well, and then rinsed off with no residue. So I was really impressed by this in the end, and I think it's made me want to try other cold creams. I don't particularly think that I'd rush out to buy this one again, but now I want to try some more cold creams. And then the last item is just a miscellaneous item. It's a candle. I got this for my birthday last year. My birthday's in January, so I didn't get it this year, got it last year. And this is just a happy birthday candle by Katie Loxton of London. What scent was it? It doesn't even say the scent, but I'm pretty sure that it was pomelo scented, so like a fruity scent. It didn't have very much of a good scent throw, if I'm truly honest, but it was a nice little candle. I really like candles just to light in the evening. Obviously if it does have a lovely scent, then that's just a bonus, but yeah, this was a nice one to burn in my bedroom in the evening. Little bit of a scent throw, nothing major, but yeah, finished up a candle. So I literally feel like I'm at breaking point. I have to finish this so that I can turn the aircon on and just blast myself. Like, look at that. That is not a glow. That is sweaty. that is a sweaty mess. Even the backs of my knees are sweating. Like, how gross is that? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Leave me some comments down below. I'd love to know if you've tried any of these products, if you like them, if you dislike them. It would just be good to hear from you. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!